Come on, up and sit down, good boy. How's it going, guys? Welcome back. It's Keith. Haven't really done any much work the last few days with since the last update. I did open up a new kit, which was a helicopter, so I have been working on that rather than finishing any of them. The Peterbilt truck only needs decals and that's finished. The Ford shop truck, the old little record truck here, the 34 Ford, that only needs to be all cemented, the body and the thing cemented to the chassis, and the steering wheel put in, and the boom on the back, like the chain, the tow part, and the plane. I just need to put in a lot of decals into that on the inside, a couple of small ones on the outside, paint the front of the propeller nose blue, and probably a little bit of weathering. The Golf is still in, primer only. But today is a different video. This is a video of my 3D prints. So first I'll show you the wheel that I done a 3D print of a slick, skinny is what you call them, innit? A skinny wheel for a Pro Street car. So I've done a couple sets of them. They have a tyre obviously mounted on them, so they're a print with a tyre on them. So they're only fresh out the printer since the other night. Well, yesterday. So I've done a few of them. I also done these Bbs Wheels, proper Bbs Wheels, they look great. Them ones are in grey resin. I have them here in white, and then I have them here after being painted in grey primer, then black, and then chrome. So that's them there, painted. So I'll be using them on the E30 BMW because they're bigger. They're a nicer looking Bbs wheel as well. I've done them Advan wheels, tyres off an old set of wheels as well, I put on them. So you have the lug nuts and all in them. I've done another set of wheels that are I don't know if you've ever heard of them, Regenmeisters. I've done one set of them, turned out great. I actually put them in a post for a friend. So they're on their way to the US for a friend that I was talking to last night, and I sent them to him. I actually sent him one of these too, an M50 BMW engine, 3D printed the whole kit. And I guessed, because the first one I done was 1/35 scale when I done it. So the head, the block and the oil pan's one piece. Then the gearbox, radiator, headers, fan, intake, everything else is all separate. The radiator hoses and all around that. So I cleaned up the one I had there and I sent that on to a friend as well. He knows who it is if he's watching this, so yeah, I end up sending to him out one of these. It says BMW there on it, as you can see on the valve cover. So yeah, I've noticed the white resin 3D prints way better. The white water wash resin 3D prints better than the normal Elegil. Because I was running out of the water wash, I diluted the two Elegil, the normal resin and the white resin, and that's what brought out them grey Bbs. But today, when I was printing out another one of these engines, I had a failed print basically because the FIP got a hole in it. There was a bit of old cured resin inside the bottle of resin when I poured it back in. There might have been something that broke off a print or something, but you don't see it unless you filter it into your 3D printer. So that's what I'm going to do now in a while, because I'm at the changing the FEP. I have a brand new FEP on the tank now, so I'm going to try a new fresh print. I also have a set of 3-piece wheels I've done with lug nuts. That's the barrel. The back barrels are wider than the front barrels. That's the front barrel. So the back ones are wider. Then I have the face. I'll just have to put a little tiny drill piece in for this into the rest of the holes that aren't fully through. But that's the face for the wheels, because they do have a big dish on them when they're done. And then the 5-piece hub lug nut thing. It's only so small, I don't know if you can see. That's the lug nuts that goes through the holes in the wheels, obviously, like a real car, and you mount the back of it onto your suspension, steering, or wherever you're mounting the wheels onto. So yeah, that's the little hub with the 5 lug nuts on it, and then the face and the barrel. Let me get them together there just to give you the look, so you know I might not be able to get the lug nuts in because the holes need to be neatened out, but you'll get an idea. So they have front and back dish. I could put them in the opposite way round, which I think is the way they should have been. But there they are there, now correctly in. The face is in the barrel. As a big, if they were real wheels like in scale, it'd be about a 3-inch lip. Then the lug nuts comes through the back, obviously, and through the face of the wheel. So the 3-piece wheels are 3D printed. They were just a test print, came out good. In front, the other barrels off them, the other lug nuts, and then just seen them the last time I printed them. And the other wheels, the Desmond Regas that I done, actually an awesome set of wheels. 2 failed prints I actually had today since I changed the resin to the grey. So because I was doing the Rega wheels for myself, because I sent out the set to my friend. He didn't want them, but I just done it anyways, you know. He didn't want an extra, so I just done it anyways. Also, just to show you, the Supra GT wheels, well, they're GT Rays GT1 wheels. You usually see them on Skylines and all, so there's a resin printed one, a rare wheel, but it has a tyre like printed on as well. That's the back of it, so they need to be cleaned up. But that's a set of the Supra wheels off the Castrol Supra. That's the back one, and then that's a front one. There was a few little potholes in the tyre, basically because I had less resin in than I needed. I had a little less resin in, and at the very end it didn't fully print. So I threw out the 2 bad. I took the 2 best prints out of the 4 wheels and threw out the 2 bad prints. Anyway, yeah, that was just a little update. I will get the plane finished. I will get the P51D Mustang plane finished. As I said, as you know, it is my first plane ever. It is for a good cause. I just wanted it to turn out right. The big rig is finished, just needs the decals on it. I never found the clears yet, but I used other clears in its place. The only clears that I have on it are legit are the ones in the front windows. The little shop truck, the little old 34 Ford in blue with the white wall tires, and at the back of that you can see the white Golf in primer. So yeah, you might see a difference as well. I put up a lot of the shop cars over here in the neater corner now where I'm going to be doing the videos, as you can see. And then I have another 12 still on the wardrobe behind me. I am getting, don't be worrying, I'm waiting on me ink, lads. As soon as that ink comes, I'm going to print out another, whatever it is. I think I'll get about 100 out of the ink, out of the extra large ink. So I think I'll get about 100. I always have a load of black left, because it's a colourful card. My shop card it has a lot of colours, it doesn't use much black. So I always have plenty of black left, I just don't have plenty of colour. So I just ordered the single colour on its own, and I'm waiting ages because it's from that AliExpress, and I'm waiting on little resin soldiers as well, which actually I ordered these in for my diorama. It's fencing that's going to be used. Just 10 of them square cages, them barbed wire, and then the catches to join them together. So that's going to be like the outer fencing of one of the dioramas. And then I got one of my one of the resin soldiers came. I am waiting on another 11 different ones. So as soon as they come, I'll be happy. I won't have to wait then. I start getting the diorama started. But there, as you can see, it's obviously, he has a balaclava on him. It is a military soldier, resin soldier. I ordered this one with a balaclava, another one sitting down with a sniper rifle with a balaclava, and but I'm gonna use these one either as a hoist, a little hoist figures. His gun and his hands are in the box here. I'm gonna use them as a little hoist figures in a little small diorama, or I'm gonna use them in the zombie apocalyptic diorama, like that looting a place or something, you know. But I won't use them for military usage. I have ordered a lot. I even ordered a 1/24 scale one where these special ops guard, not a guard, like a special ops police officer, say, with a helmet, and he's on a bike and a machine gun, an MP5 I think he has on his shoulder, and he's holding the throttle with one hand and he's grabbing at his gun with his second hand in, and I'm waiting on that to come as well. So as soon as they come, that'll be it. I'll have a few more kits to collect in my local hobby store, and then I'm done for a while, as in buying kits I mean. But sooner the better they come now, because I'm waiting a while for them. I've gotten everything else, all the cheap stuff, the likes of that fence and that I just showed you there with the barbed wire, and the barbed wire is well out of scale, but the fencing what isn't. You could use that as 1/24 or 1/30/50 because you could lie sideways. as I said about being on a at the moment start on a helicopter, it's 1/32 scale military chopper. On the box art it has two, and I actually have the two exact ones that it has on the box art, because they're two different camos. There's the cockpit. I'm building the cockpit before I paint it, then I'm going to decal it. Same with the outside of this. I'm actually mocking it up, then I'm going to prime it and paint it. I have a few other pieces I've built, like the tail and the tail end the props in the tail, and also the what you call it, that spins the propeller on the top of the motor. I have that built as well, so it's going to be a big chopper when it's built. It's 1/32 scale. Yeah, I just decided to start building on that, just because I've seen Seamus is planning on building one, so I just wanted to get one underneath the belt, see how they are, just like the way I wanted to get the plane under the belt, and it seems that it's for a good reason as well, a good cause. Like, I bought the UV light for curing resin, but it's not bright enough to cure resin, so it's just as well I had one of them little nail curing lamps. But anyway, that's it, lads. This is the update for now. I'll let you know as soon as I get whatever's coming in. Should be here in the next few days. Actually, my partner went out today to the local shops, and she went into one of the cheap pound shops over here in Ireland, and she found this little hobby knife set. Now I have all the way better ones. I have the cheaper ones off eBay with the different colour handles and all, and then I have the proper hobby knife that I bought off Amazon. But this was actually bought in a local in a local shop, a pound shop today. You get them blades, all different types, scribers, chisel blades, everything else, two different handles, with blades in them as well, in a little case at that, so that's handy. She went in to get a kind of automotive primer for me, came out with that as well, so I was happy with that. Anyway, I'll let you go, lads. Have a good day, stay safe and build away, and let us know what you think of the M50 BMW engine. That's going to be going into the E30 BMW, and then another one going into the M5 and the other E30 that I have there. I have a friend that I have an E34 to send out to as well, so I'll have to get that out to him in the next couple of weeks, because he's actually he hasn't been building for a while, but he's doing something for me, so I just told him I'd send him a kit to say thanks. So I already picked them up, the kit. I have the kit a while. I have a lot of kits in a while for a few of the guys that I just haven't sent you. But I will get round to it, lads. You know I always get round to it. There's so many as I always try. I can keep everybody happy at the same time, but I do try. So yeah, have a good day, lads. Stay safe. Build on. Keep out. Bye bye.